Hey everybody, it's me, Sean. Welcome back to Academia. When we left off, it was day number 10, I guess, of year 2. I know at the end of the last episode I was talking about how I want to prepare to bring in a whole new batch of students for the next school year. And it's possible that we'll be able to do that, but I think we might have to wait a little bit because I realize that if we want to bring in a bunch of new students, and I'm talking like another 75 or 80 students to fill out 4 new classrooms, excuse me, that I would need to expand out our kitchen considerably. And where can I expand it out? I mean, I could stretch it out this way over here, but then we'd have this really long kitchen kind of cutting our school in half, and I really didn't like that. So I started trying to think, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stretch it down into here, which means we're going to have to get rid of the club and the freshmen. I believe these are both freshman classrooms, aren't they? I can't quite see through this one. It looks like that one says freshman. So I have to make room for those 2 additional classrooms. I'm also going to have to make more room for delivery stuff. I am going to put, let's see, one of them will be right here, and the other one probably right here. It doesn't really matter so much. And I'm going to have to move the club, so that will get moved up to here, and then that we can expand out later kind of this way is my plan with the club. These are going to be new restrooms. So that's kind of phase 1 of our plan. And then once we get that done, I think I'm going to make this into a janitor's closet, I think. And then when we get to phase 2, which is up here, we have 2 more restrooms, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, looks like 5 more classrooms, so maybe too many classrooms, and a teacher's lounge. Yeah, so that is the plan, like the construction plan. So the first thing I think we want to do with that is get started on it. Let's bring out the old brick wall here. We're going to run a brick wall through there, put a doorway right in there. And, you know, I don't really think there's any need to have a side door coming out over there. And I guess we may as well build the wall across here for now. Go ahead and build up this room. So there we go. And actually, yeah, let's go ahead and lay out all the walls here at the very beginning. Get those out of the way, and then we'll worry about doing the floors afterwards. But yeah, I feel like, I mean, we're making lots of money, right? So we may as well be spending some of it. And getting in a whole new batch of students would be great. But, you know, probably more important to make sure that we have enough room to bring those students in before we bring them in, instead of trying to make room for them after they've already shown up. That doesn't really seem like the best strategy. So I'm going to go ahead and leave a gap there for now. And that's going to be a janitor's closet, right? So I'll put a staff door in there, and we will let the clock run and see what happens. I don't think the game has been updated since the last update, so I'm pretty sure nothing has changed on that front. I did not remember having that kitchen door there. I believe that is from so people don't get blocked. So people didn't get blocked in there when we built the kitchen expansion. It's just like an emergency escape hatch. I probably ought to close that off. But I guess they're going to build all those walls before they get around to deconstructing that door. So I feel like we do have plenty of space for everybody to eat with our current setup. I mean, you could see they weren't overcrowding in the cafeteria there or anything. I know during the last episode we were watching our toilets and they were looking like they were getting full. So I don't know, like it probably locks down each of the urinals and toilet stalls and stuff when a student says, hey, I got to go to the bathroom, like it probably locks down their urinal. So that's probably why it didn't, like none of the bathrooms really seemed to be full, because all the urinals were in use, and so students weren't going in there to like wait around to be able to use it later or anything like that. So it could be not as obvious that I need to make those improvements. And not really going to be a bad thing to have these extra restrooms. I mean, they're not in a great spot. they'll be in a good spot in the long term because we're going to have all these additional classrooms coming in over here, and we'll have the lunchroom opening up over on this side. People going to the club up here and everything. But with our current setup, these restrooms are kind of out in the boonies. I think I'm going to go ahead and hire on additional workers again, temporary workers. Another 5 of them. Oh, I thought they were already going home. 34 students absent due to sickness. I was looking at the developers, I guess their Trello page, is that what it's called? And they have marked off that they have found the source of the student sickness bug. So that is good news. That indicates that they will be able, or that they're like, if you know the source of the bug, right, you should be able to fix it soon, I would hope. So that was good news. They have not marked off that they know the source of this delivery bug, though. So that's not as good a news. That bug is pretty annoying, honestly. Not sure what happens. Like, I know what happens when it completely gets full. You get a bug error. I don't know what happens if you try running it after it gets full, because when I got that bug error, I just stopped. I just turned the game off and didn't reload it at that point. That was in the pre-alpha, or that was before release when I noticed that. Oh, it looks like they got all that stuff built. Oh, good for you guys. Guess I need to build another wall segment right there. Let's go ahead and put in our doors. Now, I've not really noticed the benefit of using staff doors. It's not like the students try to go into the staff-only areas. Maybe that'll be something that will occur in the future. I did see in their roadmap they had things like delinquency and discipline, stuff like that. So those could definitely be areas where you know, staff-only doors, like if kids break into classrooms or something, break into areas where they're not supposed to be. Seems like something that could be a problem. But hard to say. Who knows what they're actually going to end up doing. Okay, good. And then concrete tile and all these other spaces. It's going to be so big. And that is my phone. I don't know if you heard, but I guess I got a text from my brother. Well, I'll have to read that after I am done recording. I went to the doctor today and got good news about my shoulder, the arm problems that I've been having. There's details over on my Discord, but to make a long story short, I don't have any serious things that I need to worry about. The pain should go away over the next couple of weeks. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to need surgery or anything, so that's very good news. And fortunately, the pain is down enough now to where I can, I kind of made myself up a little makeshift standing desk. It's basically just a stack of things with a board on top of it that I'm using to put my keyboard and mouse on, but it works and it allows me to play fairly comfortably. Now, the fact that I'm standing so much is bothering me as much as my arm is. So that's not too much of a problem. So anyways, I'm really, really happy that I was able to get that good news from the doctor today. Just wanted to let you guys know. I know a few people out there had expressed some concern over that. And as always, that's a good, checking up on the Discord is a good way to keep in touch with what's going on with those things. I try to get a little more detailed about how things, oh my gosh, how things are going over in the Discord area. And as always, you guys can leave comments and stuff in the comment section. I'm always happy to talk about stuff down in the comment section. My life is a pretty open book. I don't have any stuff that I'm particularly embarrassed about or anything. I think my lack of a social life is probably the most embarrassing thing that I've got going on, and I don't make any efforts to hide that from you guys. So, all right, we have come to the end of another day. I want to wait until they get more of these concrete tiles down to start rearranging these rooms here. But I do want to get the new, I'd like to get those classrooms moved before the school year, the next school year starts. Which means I would just have to get them set up by the end of the day today. I guess it doesn't really matter. We can just switch the classrooms over during like the middle of the night or something, I suppose. I don't really know what happens when you delete a classroom zone and then put in a new classroom zone. We haven't had the opportunity or need to do that yet. 37 students out due to sickness today. Slackers, well, hopefully we get good grades at the end of the year, which is coming right up. Okay, so we need to dismantle that. No, shit, I don't want to fire a worker. Dismantle those walls. Sorry, worker. And we need to put down some more concrete. And then I go to objects and we go to classroom, student chairs. And those are facing the right way. Load up all these chairs in here. And this classroom, same thing. Uh-oh. What did I do wrong with this class? It's 12, 20. Oh, okay. There we go. A chalkboard. And a desk. And a teacher's chair. And then a teacher's chair down there. Very good. All right. I know you guys are all sick. And it's recess time, so the students are hanging out in the library and whatnot. And then over here, we're going to do objects, and we're going to go club. And we're going to put down, Thought I had more room. I guess not that I thought I had more room, I just didn't really think through how to space these guys out properly. That's okay. There we go. Put in lots and lots of chairs. Lots of places to sit. Okay, that's everything going in that direction. This direction. And this direction. Third period. All right, that's fine. Sixth period, I believe, is the end of the day. That's when I will need to go through and take out all of the stuff that we don't need anymore. All right, look at that club. That's going to be fancy. I also made these hallways a little wider so we can fit in some lockers. I don't care about that bush. Close down. Thank you. Where are the lockers? Because it seems like students do head over to the lockers even if they don't really use them. So I may as well put some in. It's a good little money sink. And if they do help at all, then that's good as well. We definitely want to have stuff in that helps. I'm going to set some doors up on this side for the cafeteria. All right, but there's some lockers. Yippee. I also want to have concrete tile on that square there, and how I missed that somehow. All right. cafeteria is not too much of a mess. It's still kind of a mess, but students heading over to their lockers. You can't find out any information by clicking on them, unfortunately. All right, so we go zone, zone edit, remove zone, lay down zone. There's a club. I will wait until those classrooms are done being used. I'll do it during the dismissal period. And I will move, I guess I need to find out who my teachers are for these classrooms. Tristan and, this teacher is absent apparently. There we go. Tristan and Marianne. I guess they'll be available once I delete their classrooms, won't they? Maybe I should do it on the morning of the next day. Really not sure. Huh. All right, let's, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and try it this way. So we do zones, classroom, zone edit, edit classroom, freshman, Marianne, and over here, edit classroom, Tristan. Great. And then we close that. So if we look at this classroom, no teacher assigned. Very good. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and delete remove zone. All right, then we do objects, and we dismantle all of that stuff. And these walls as well. Oh, can you not set it to dismantle the walls? Nope, that's too bad. I bet you build will do it though. There we go, demolish. Beautiful, all right. Gonna keep those construction workers busy for a little while. But not until next year, I guess. And soon here we're going to find out what kind of grades we got for the second year. Oh, and I didn't set up our new restrooms yet. I probably should do that. It's not critical at this stage, but it would have been a good idea. It might be a little more important than setting up the new cafeteria. Turn that speed back up. See how the grades turn out. Bye, everybody. Da 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 da. Na, 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 na. I like the mustache on the teacher there, Mr. White. All right, a B. Didn't get an A this time around. Well, that's okay. Guess we're doing all right. A lot of failing freshmen. You know what we should do? Maybe get rid of all of our teachers and hire a bunch of doctor level teachers so we can get higher grades. But it doesn't really seem to matter. So I don't think I'm going to. Huge tuition bonus there, $40,000. I like how, oh, those are the cleanup crew are heading in there. I thought those were all the students heading into that former club area. And I was like, I like how everybody heads straight to the club. They should still head straight to the club, but they should head straight to the new club. And it'll be 8 o'clock by the time they get there. Yeah. But they head to their new classrooms. So there's that. That's good. Quite fill them up. Do we have a bunch of sick students again this year? Didn't look like it. I didn't see anything pop up on that. So I must have room for more students. Let's go ahead and lay down these concrete tiles here. Don't want to have that weird dirt just sitting there like that. Slow things down a little bit. Go to the bathroom. There we go. Sinks. The least popular feature in the restroom. And I guess this will be the little boys' room here. And then little girls' room will be up here. I thought I had to leave enough room between the sink and the stalls, but it doesn't really seem to care about that, so. All right, and then we go zone, toilet, toilet 1, toilet 2, and we go zone again, thank you, zone edit, edit toilet, female, edit toilet, male. Great, all right. Fancy new toilets. All the students will love them, and apparently the workers. The workers are chilling in there, and that's a little weird. I guess I forgot to put a piece of concrete down on that one little tile right there. No, they're not putting it there for some reason. Weird. So zone, janitor's room, zone, faculty room, janitor's room, requires a sink. Should put the sink over the top of that thing. Oh, they got it. Good. And a desk and some chairs. Nice place for the janitors to rest. That's just what they want, right? And then the faculty room requires some file cabinets. And desks. There we go, and some chairs. Like that, very good. Still have a bunch of empty chairs in this classroom. I guess they could be in the bathroom or something. I think that it just pulled a bunch of students out of here. Or, you know what I mean, it just filled up this freshman classroom and it just left the spots empty in this one. It'd be nice if when you clicked on, like if I clicked on here, it said what my capacity was for each. Now I know I have 68 freshmen and only 45 sophomores, juniors, and only 17 seniors? Well, that's not right, because this is a senior classroom and this is a senior classroom. So obviously something's not quite right about that. I don't understand. We do objects. No, we do build, door, door there, door there, door there, door there. Put a brick wall there. A couple more doors over here. And oh, it's dismissal time. Everybody's going home. Well, that's perfect because it's also time to end this episode. I hope you guys are having a good time watching this. If you are, you know what to do. You click that like button down below. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Always happy to hear what you guys have to say. And whoa, what's going on down here? That's weird. It's gone now. Always happy to hear what you guys have to say. Thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate you watching, and I'm glad you're having a good time. I will see you next time. Bye.